Okay, good evening everyone. Hope you're all well. It's another Tuesday night. We are still not in the pub. We are live streaming from my house. I'm hoping that this is coming through because Streamlabs is a bit of software that I use to put everything together to make the stream all work and stuff. It's doing weird stuff tonight that it doesn't normally do. So I'm assuming this is coming through, but we'll find out in the next minute or two. But there was a bit of a panic on there for a second because it wouldn't let us go live like 5 minutes ago. Going to get it all set up and then click go live on YouTube and it all just works. But it wasn't doing like it normally was tonight, and I've still got a go live screen on there for some reason, and I don't know why because I don't normally have it there. But as long as it's all working and everything's coming through all right, we're all good. But fantastic, we've got 11 on already. Oh, it shows us that we've got 11, might have more. Cheers to Steve because I still had on Museum Quiz Live on Tuesday night, the 14th of July, and Steve dropped us a quick message to say he couldn't find it, but then he found it, and it was on the wrong date, so I've changed that, so hopefully you've all found it alright. Yeah, cheers for that, Kelly. You can see us, as long as you can hear us as well, that's all good. Yeah, you can, the microphone's on. But one of the reasons why we come on 10 minutes early, because it gives me a chance to make sure that everything's working okay. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Had a good week? We've got we've got Steve Langstaff, we've got Wendy Grant, it's my mum, we've got Kerry Johnson, it's my sister, and we've got Stacey Farish from the Guinea Pigs. So we've got the Guinea Pigs there as well. There'll be a number of them. I know Tommy from the Guinea Pigs is on. He's already put his hat in for Play Your Cards Right. I've got 5 for Play Your Cards Right so far, so if anybody wants that up, we've got more. We're coming to all the time. Oh yeah, no, it's just Tommy telling us you can hear us. Cheers. Thanks everyone. But as I say, it's just doing stuff a bit weird tonight. But it's not. There's one extra screen on there which isn't normally there. I don't want to shut it down in case everything stops, so I'll just leave it as long as it's all working in the background. We're happy. But you might see kids wandering about their school holidays, obviously, so they're not in bed. Well, they've been sent to bed to watch telly, but it doesn't mean they're going to go to sleep. Marie's here this week. She's still pottling about in the kitchen, getting rid of dinner dishes and stuff. We will have dinner this evening. What else? I'll leave the pub bit till later on when we've got more folk on. I've had a busy day on a Zoom course, not a Zoom course, but on a Zoom video conference all day, which means I've been stuck in front of this thing most of the day when the sun's been cracking the paving slabs outside, which was nice. But hey ho, needs must. I'm off tomorrow, so I can't complain. On a train on Thursday, going to London on Thursday. We've got Helen McComb. Hi Helen, from the old Smarties. Hi Leslie, good to see you and Tom. What else has been happening? Not a huge amount. Didn't do much at the weekend. I was in the pub, but I wasn't in the pub on the Monday. So for all you that are panicking, if you were in the pub on the Monday, you need to go and get tested. But from what I can gather, I haven't looked. Marie said that the pub shut today for a deep clean. The joys of reopening, people going in and getting the virus. So I hope Julie's alright and the staff are all alright. But as I say, when I've been up there, the measures they've got in place seem to be quite good. We've got Liz from the Smarties. Hi. Numbers are starting to crack up. We've got 6 minutes. 6 minutes before we get started with the quiz. We've got 25 concurrent viewers at the minute. Again, if you want to do Play Your Cards Right, you need to let us know either on Messenger or WhatsApp. As I say, we've got 5 at the minute, which means I'll be randomly phoning people if I haven't got enough. We've got Stace, Claire, Ames and Mam here again. Sorry, Helen. Original Smarties. Yeah, none of us are getting any younger. But why sorry, Marie's just come in with a load of face masks that she's now placing around the room to dry them. It's like, stick them on the line. Okay. That's something new, isn't it? I don't know if you've seen. We actually had face masks hanging on our washing line this week, which was a bit weird. Don't know if anyone else has. But I've been in the pub leisurely yet, more than once, but not on the times that was stated that you need to go and get tested. So it's all good. Pardon? You've got 5 minutes. No, you don't need a shower. No one can smell you anyway. I can, but I won't tell anyone. Oh, good. Somebody asking how long she's got. But yeah, we're down to 5 minutes. Got the BCA massive in tonight. That's all good. The numbers are racking up nice and steadily. We've got Leslie and Tom in for Play Your Cards Right. Organised this week. I've got my list ready and everything. I've got Curly and the Clang here. That's all good. What else have we been doing this week? Can't think of anything.
I've just been working.
Yeah, Muddy's been working. She's not been to the pub that often because she's works all weekend. It's the only time me and the girls can go to the pub. But bless her, she's doing long hours. For those that don't know, Marie's a hairdresser. Obviously getting back to work for her is a nightmare. We've also got the kids on holiday, so she can only work when I'm not working. So Saturday and Sunday is the main days for her working. She's actually working a Sunday.
13, 14 hour days.
I think it was about 10:30 when she got home on Sunday night. I was in bed because I had to be up for 5:30. So it's nice.
Passing ships in the night.
We are passing ships sometimes, but needs must. So I'm off tomorrow. Marie's in work all day, which is great. What time are you finishing tomorrow?
9:30.
9:30. Starts 9, finish 9:30. It's only half an hour. I don't know what she complains about.
Yeah.
If only. We've got the Wallaces here. They went on last week. Wallace was too busy sorting out his under 13s football team stuff. If anyone has any kids under 13, Mr. Wallace is the man to go and see. Look up on Facebook. There's plenty of adverts and that on there. I've shared it a few times, so you should be able to see it. I've just had a message of Leslie. Tommy's only worked 3 days this year. I know. And he's not going back anytime soon, are you, Tom? Happy days. If only. Okay, sorry, I'm reading messages as well that are coming through. We've got 2 minutes. You need your pen and papers ready. Again, same as the last few weeks. So it's 15 pictures, 40 questions, and 7 on the audio round. It's not a music round this week. It's not technically an audio round either, but I'll save it as a surprise for later. But I've done something different. We've only got a couple of weeks left of doing it here rather than in the pub. So I think it'd be the only chance I get to do this one. It'd be first for the quiz. What we've done tonight. You might like it, you might not. It might be really hard, and it's not hard. It's not hard at all. Hang on. Sorry, I'm just writing stuff down. But yeah, with regards to the pub side of things, Julie, I had a chat with Julie at the weekend, and it's looking like August. First week in August, we'll be able to get up and running in the pub because the rules relax a little bit. So, which means that'll be the 4th. All going well. It's bound to be a Tuesday. I'm working there. I need to check. I need to check my rota. I haven't actually checked just yet, but sorry, I'm reading stuff. Yeah, so hopefully the 4th of August, all going well if things don't change, because the laws change where you can have live entertainment as long as social distancing is maintained. So Julie's working on that side of things, I'll work on the quiz side of things, but that's when we're aiming for. So all going well, next week will be the same as this, and then the week after we shall be live in the pub. I am going to try and stream it. I need to test it at the pub to see how the streaming side of things works, but once I've tested it and I know it can work, it just means that the people who cheat in the pub will want to be able to use the Wi-Fi, because I'll be taking all the bandwidth up. But we'll wait and see. See what happens. But that's the plan so far. Right, it's 9 o'clock. I need to stop reading messages that are coming through for Play Your Cards Right. But it's good that people are coming through. we've got Dan and Lucy on. Dan's a nephew. It's the first time that he's been on this week. And they're obviously watching it on telly because you can't put anything in the comments. The only way you can do it, Dan, is by logging into YouTube on your phone as well and doing the comments on there as well as watching it on your TV for anyone else that's going. But anyways, it's 9 o'clock. Well, if anyone's got any questions about the pub side of things, just put them in the messages and I'll try and answer them as we're going along. But we are going to get started on your quiz. So it's 15 pictures. First of all, hopefully they're not too hard this week, but we shall wait and see. But if you're all ready, here we go. So number 1 is, who is this? So number 1, who is this? I couldn't find anybody this week who died that everybody'd know, other than like American people or people that are very obscure that I didn't think many folk would know. So we haven't got a dead person as number 1 this week, but we are up. We've got somebody. But who is it? That's all you've got to do is name him. Marie's nicking paper off us. Number 2 is name the group. That's number 2 is name the group. I've got Lizzie and Stuart on as well. Evening, Lizzie and Stuart. You're in. I've got 8 for play your cards right. If you want to be in your... Oh no, you haven't. I've got 9. Because I missed somebody. We are on name the group yet. Number 3 is name the type of hat. We've had hats for the last 2 weeks. This is the 3rd week running we've had hats. So you should have been prepared for it. Marie's whinging because you can't see who the group is. If you know them, that's one of their album covers, so you should be able to get it.
We don't buy albums.
You don't buy albums. Okay, sorry. Number 4 is name the musical symbol. Again, if you're a musician, you shouldn't have any problems on that. But I'm not. Marie will get it. Maybe. I don't think she reads music, so she might not. Number 5 is, who is this? Bit of an easier one for you, I think. Number 6 is name the country. So that's number 6, name the country from the flag. We've got John Maguire's here. He's with Mark and Anne in the garden. He's going to be well disappointed because there's no Westlife in the music round this week. Although I promised him that there would next week. Next week there'll be Westlife. John won the Westlife CD in the Play Your Cards Right last week, as well as was it a Bottle of Summit and the Stephen King book. So Play Your Kid. Pardon?
Bottle of Prosecco.
It was a bottle of Cava, was it not?
Bubbles.
I think it was like a really expensive bottle of Cava that he won. I'm sure it tasted fantastic. But so Play Your Cards Right got won last week. So we're back to some other marvellous prizes. Number 7 is, who is this? So it's number 7, who is this? Got to put the sporting ones in to keep the sports fans entertained. There is some who will say cricket's not a sport, but hey, it's not very nice. Number 8 is Solve the Dingbat. I'll give you a good 30 seconds on this one. They're getting harder these as the weeks go on. He's all good. I've just realised as well, Marie's whinging at us that she can't see the group from Name the Group. She's watching this on her phone, in portrait as well, so it's like the tiniest screen ever. And she wonders why she can't see them.
I need to see the comments for you.
You do, but not well enough for this bit.
I'm your lucky.
You are my lucky, bless her. Number 9 is Who Is This? That's number 9. Who is this? It was mentioned last week by the worst link is that Marie should do this bit one week and I could be her lucky. So if you fancy it, honey, next week you can do this bit. Or if I'm on the train. Number 10 is whose album cover is this? You will find there's more music questions and stuff this week, and there's a reason for that. So that's whose album cover is this? Give you a bonus point as well if you know the album.
Could be.
She's not just a pretty face, Marie. Number 11 is Who Is This? So that's number 11. Who is this? Name them both. I wouldn't have been able to name them both if it makes you feel any better. Oh, we've got table 6 here. Are you late, table 6? You haven't just turned up, are you? We're on number 11. You'll be able to rewind it. Be alright. If it helps, I've heard of them both. I wouldn't have been able to say who they were. Number 12 is Name the Team. So that's Name the Team from the badge. Should have all got that one. Number 13 is Name the Puppet, or Puppets. That should be plural. Name the Puppets. Again, I expect you to get these. I think we're exhausting the puppet line. We've had puppets for weeks now. There's a good chance they might not be in next week. Might be, if I can find a decent one. In fact, there's still plenty of Muppets we can stick in. Number 14 is Who Is This? That's number 14. Who is this? Sorry, I'm laughing at Marie's answers. I'm tricking you. You're tricking yourself. 14. Who is this? It's a young picture of them. Number 15 is Name the Tree from its leaf. Again, this is last in the picture on for this week, and we have had leaves on trees for the last 4 weeks, I think now. So, oh, good. We've still got plenty to go out as well. Still plenty of leaves we can be shucking in there. It's just whether you'll get them or not. Doing too bad. You've got a couple of blanks there, mind.
I know.
So that's the end of your picture round. We're going to go on to your questions now. So without further ado, number 1 is on this day in 1969, who was the first man to step foot on the moon? So on this day in 1969, who was the first man to step foot on the moon? Marie's looking at us. This is question number 1. This is supposed to be the easy one.
Oh my god, I just know his thingy name. That's what he was known as, wasn't he?
Do you know, words baffle me why you can't get that straight away. Well, she might not be the only one who's struggling. Sorry, I thought that was a gimme. But anyways, number 2. Which firth forms part of the border between England and Scotland, between Cumbria and Dumfries and Galloway? That's which firth forms part of the border between England and Scotland, between Cumbria and Dumfries and Galloway.
See, I know that one.
We were there the other week.
Yeah, no.
She's blowing a gale. She's lovely. chucking it down with rain.
Rain, hail, sunshine, wind.
Number 3 is which stock cube did Linda Bellingham advertise? Oh, she gets that one.
Oh, we all remember the adverts.
I remember the adverts. That's which stock cube did Linda Bellingham advertise? Not everybody remember the adverts. Some people would be too young. Some people would be too young. I remember them. I'm not too young. But there was some folk out there. Number 4 is which of Jacob's sons had a coat of many colours in the Bible? That's which of Jacob's sons had a coat of many colours in the Bible? Bless her. I think he had 3 sons. I'll ask you the other 2 names next week, just to give you a heads up. It won't be question 4 though, because that would be.
I've got it. He played it.
Shut up. Number 5. What is NASCAR short for? If you don't know, I told you all last week. We had the question the other way around. It's what is NASCAR short for?
Me and Kerry didn't even get the first one.
I'll give you a point if you get 3 words right. I'll give you 2 points if you get all 6. Don't say I'm not nice to you. You can have a guess.
Yeah?
You can have a guess. There's a point there if you get 3 right.
You having a giraffe?
We did tell you last week. If you weren't here last week, you should have been. It's your own silly fault.
Yeah, but we got come first. Me and Kerry last week.
He's got the answer right.
No, we didn't.
You did.
Did we?
Yeah, Kerry gave you the right answer last week.
Kerry should have been here.
Number 6 is how many years were there between the release of Frozen and Frozen 2? That's how many years were there between the release of Frozen and Frozen 2? Just want to cast your memory back. Tell you we've not seen last week and this week is Gary's Gang. We've not seen any of them. They're not down for play your cards right, and I've not seen them in the messages either. Gary's Gang, you is here this week. Shocking. No Sean and Rachel either.
No, I'm not sure.
Not seen them this week. Sorry, I'm just realising folk who are normally here you aren't.
No Fletch.
No Fletch. They might be. They might just be being quiet. Yeah. Number 7. What P describes an Italian cold cut of salt cured pork belly? I said that quite well. That's why I love me. Who do you love? What P describes an Italian cold cut of salt cured pork belly?
It's P.
Sorry, I'm watching the wife and she's put one answer stroke salami. He's like, no, that doesn't begin with a P. Bless her. Number 8, in crime, what do the initials GBH stand for? That's in crime. What do the initials GBH stand for? Do you know this? We were talking about it yesterday. We were. Number 9, carrots are rich in a source of beta carotene, converted by the human body into what vitamin? So that's carrots are a rich source of beta carotene, converted by the body into what vitamin? If you don't know, you can have a guess. Number 10. Ian Brown is the frontman of which English band? I wouldn't have got this either. That's Ian Brown is the frontman of which English band? No? Thought you'd got that on. Number 11. Jamaica is in which sea? That's number 11. Jamaica is in which sea? You can ask us, I can't tell you.
What's opposite Gibraltar, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, you can see Africa from Gibraltar.
Okay.
I think so.
Number 12. Face coverings in shops will be compulsory from the 24th. If you haven't got a mask, you've got 3 days. But how much can you be fined up to for not wearing one? So that's face coverings in shops will be compulsory from the 24th of July. But how much can you be fined up to if you're not wearing one?
I think.
That's what I'd go with.
I think it was 50 though.
Oh, Gary's Gang are on. They've just been quiet on the chat. We have got them on. Sorry, Gary's Gang. Just checking. Just worried about yous. Plus, I need people to play your cards, right? So use it there. Number 13. The County of Cumbria was created in 1974 through an amalgamation of which two administrative counties? Ooh, some big words in there. That's the County of Cumbria was created in 1974 through an amalgamation of which two administrative counties? Most of us live here, so you should know. Most of us, not all of us. Moving on. Number 14. Which Disney cartoon features the two lead characters mistakenly eating the same piece of spaghetti at the same time? That's which Disney cartoon features the two lead characters mistakenly eating the same piece of spaghetti at the same time? Kerry, if you don't get this, we've watched it so many times as kids. Naturally, it was you who wanted to watch it, not me. Number 15. What is the capital city of Canada? That's number 15. What is the capital city of Canada? This is one of them questions. It's like, you know the answer, and I always get it wrong. So does the wife.
Yeah, there you go.
Number 16. Which nation won the 2002 World Cup? That's the Football World Cup.
Just thinking about How I Met Your Mother.
That's which nation won the 2002 Male Football World Cup? Just to get that out there, in case people start asking which one. Which nation won the Male 2002 Football World Cup? Marie hasn't even got it. She just put a question mark for that. Not a clue. Number 17. There are three main groups of fats. What are they? There are three main groups of fats. What are they? This is probably a hard question for number 17. That should have been further down the list. Gives you 10-15 minutes to think about it while you're answering the other questions. There are three main groups of fats. What are they? They're always talking about them on adverts for stuff. Give us a bit of time on that one. Well, shout out to Maisie today. It's her niece's birthday today. She's 5. She won't be watching, but at least I can say I've shouted out to her anyway. Happy birthday, Maisie. Number 18. Which people wore moccasins originally? That's which people wore moccasins originally. I'll do. Close enough.
Yeah, what if I said that? That could be interpreted as something else.
Could. I'll do.
Well,
Number 19.
I know.
What type of animal can be Dutch Angora or chinchilla? That's what type of animal can be Dutch Angora or chinchilla. '20. Who was a Beirut hostage with John McCarthy and Brian Keenan? So that's who was a Beirut hostage with John McCarthy and Brian Keenan.
No idea.
You do. You do have an idea. It's all over the news years and years ago.
I know it was, but I can't remember.
Yeah, you can.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
No. I'd keep an eye on them two names for next week as well. Just because I'm a git. Number 21. Which part of the body can suffer from astigmatism? That's which part of the body can suffer from astigmatism. It's be dead easy if you've had one. Number 22. What colour are the flowers on a gorse bush? That's what colour are the flowers on a gorse bush? Again, if you don't know, you can have a guess. Marie's talking to herself about the fat question. Number 23. Which footballer has been offered a doctorate from the University of Manchester? Such which footballer has been offered a doctorate from the University of Manchester? Number 24. On this day in 2007, which Harry Potter book is published? Or was published? So that's on this day in 2007, so 13 years ago, today, which Harry Potter book was published? Is published, was published. Yeah. Again, if you don't know, you can have a guess. 1 in 6 chance? 1 in 7? 1 in 6? I'm not a massive Harry Potter fan. Number 25. Which Greece classic starts with the line, "I've got chills, they're multiplying"? I'll sing it to you later. That's which Greece classic starts with the line, "I've got chills, they're multiplying"? see he's all singing it now. You can sing along later. We'll have a sing along after. But the only music you'll get tonight. Number 26. What type of book is the OED? So that's what type of book is the OED? Or the OED. For those that are still in primary school. Number 27. Which cooking pot cooks food at a higher than boiling point? That doesn't make sense, does it? Yeah, which cooking pot cooks food at higher than boiling point? That's just where I said it. Such which cooking pot cooks food at higher than boiling point? Do you need a clue?
Is it
No, we haven't got one. There's a clue for you. Don't say I'm not nice to you. We've got one of them.
No, we haven't.
We checked it out.
No, it's in the garage, but it doesn't work.
Then we've got one of them. You tried to be nice and I just got a glare. We don't have one.
We haven't. We don't use it.
We've got one.
Well, it doesn't mean we've got it because we don't use it.
Number 28. Who is the England female football captain? We asked for the male football captain this last week, so I thought we'd keep it fair. So who is the England female football captain?
I haven't got one of them.
I don't even know what one of them is.
Everybody knows what one of them is. My mum used to have one.
Okay. So that's who is the England female football captain?
No idea.
It's a female.
Obviously.
Yeah.
She captains the football team.
She does. Question 29. Which zoo sang Spaceman in 1996? So that's which zoo sang Spaceman in 1996? Oh, I love my wife.
Okay then. Put that one.
I'm going to tell everybody what you said.
Okay.
Number 30. Prunes or dates wrapped in bacon is called what?
Oh, you said last
I
week.
did tell you last week. See, at least you remember some things.
But I don't remember
But you can't remember what it was. And the question again the other way around last week.
Because Kerry said no, that's not right.
Is prunes or dates wrapped in bacon is called what?
Oh, Alan.
I know. I expect you to have fantastic memories.
It's not pigs and blankets. It's something else.
It's not pigs in blankets, honey. That's sausages wrapped in
Yeah, I
bacon.
know.
Yeah.
But it was a preference like that.
And of course, it's prunes wrapped in bacon, so it's similar. It's just prunes instead of sausages. But what's it called?
I don't freaking know. Kerry, send us a message.
Did you hear that? Saying Kerry sent us a message because you were there. You were here with her last week.
Oh.
Number 31. Which motorway links Hull to Leeds? So that's which motorway links Hull to Leeds? We're getting close to question 35. We're going to have a break at question 35. Gives you a chance to refresh your glasses or go to the loo. It also gives you a chance to... Kerry says she got it because that's not a thing. Because she said dates wrapped in bacon last week isn't a thing. You can't do that.
It isn't a thing.
It is a thing.
But
So that's which motorway links Hull to Leeds?
No, the M25 Blackpool. That's not. No, it's. Oh my god, what am I thinking?
I don't know.
Oh, and I'm just going to put that.
But I guarantee the M25 does not could go to Blackpool,
No.
which is what she just
the other
said,
one.
bless you. Number 32. Which bird lays the largest egg in relation to its body size? So don't go with the one that you're going to think of. So that's which bird lays the largest egg in relation to its body size. It's a tough question. It is. It's question 32, so you can't expect them all to be easy, but it is a tough question.
Steve Langston said it's hard tonight, Alan. I mean, the question.
I'm pleased you cleared that up for us, Steve. Thanks. Sorry if it's hard this evening.
It's pretty too obvious, but there you go.
Sorry, but I'm not sorry. I've got all the answers. It's great. It's hard for you. It's hard for everyone else. We'll see what the scores say later on. Number 33. Which was the first railway terminus in London? You think it's hard. You know the answers. You just not got the right ones in front of you. So which was the first railway terminus in London? I've still got 6 likes, so I'm taking that. Even if it's hard, I've got 6 likes. Out of 43 concurrent viewers, I'm taking 6 likes. Number 34. On this day in 1983, who KO'd who in the 93 seconds for the heavyweight boxing title? So for you boxing fans, this should be pretty up there. For 1 minute 33, knocked him out. But who knocked who out in 93 seconds for the heavyweight boxing title? So you need both boxers. Again, I say for a boxing fan, this should be hard. I wouldn't have got it. See, Steve, you said it's hard. I've now got 7 likes. Woohoo! So on this day, there's a lot on this day today, this week. A lot happens on this day. In 1983, who KO'd who in 93 seconds for the heavyweight boxing title? The quiz is hard. I spent all my time doing the audio, the video round. Woo! And question 35, last one before our break, is there are 7 continents in the world. What are they? We asked how many continents there were last week. I want to know what them 7 continents are now. So there are 7 continents in the world. What are they? Point for each as well. You've got 3 minutes for this as well, because we're going to have a break now for 3 minutes. Gives you a chance to refresh your glasses and have a think about this question. So it's 9:33 now. We're going to come back at 9:36. So, pardon me. Go and fill your glasses up. Go to the loo. Do what you need to do. And I'll see you all in 3 minutes.
That says there are 7 continents in the world. What are they?
It does say there are 7 continents in the world. Just our world. I'll just put an S in there. You can't see us, but you can still hear us. Yeah, my apologies. That's just our world, not in all the worlds. I'll speak to you in a couple of minutes. I forgot to say as well, if you want anything repeated, be quick. But you've got about a minute or so. But if you mention in the comments, I'll try and get back to it. Okay, that's 3 minutes. 3 minutes doesn't that fly by, doesn't it? Flies by, does 3 minutes. Hope you've had long enough to answer that question. Marie's been racking her brains sitting next to us, bless her. Sorry I was late in saying if you wanted anything repeated. But hopefully you've all refreshed your glasses. You've all done what you needed to do. We are going to crack on. I think we're all good. Yeah. So number 36. The range of pH scale is 0 to what? So that's the range of the pH scale is 0 to what? We have a break as well. We get 2 more likes. Woo! We're on to 9 likes. So that's the range of the pH scale is 0 to what? Number 37. Which 70s hit by the Osmonds gave Boyzone a hit in 94? So that's which 70s hit by the Osmonds gave Boyzone a hit in 1994? Again, for the music fans out there, we don't normally have this many music questions because we normally have a music round at the end. But not tonight. Number 38. What is the lightest element? So it's 38. What is the lightest element? Who works these things out? How would you weigh an element? I don't know.
Oh yeah, it will be. Yeah.
No.
It's not, is it?
No.
That's an element though.
It's made up of elements. So it's 38. What is the lightest element?
Don't know. Could be. No.
You're getting worse.
I'm getting worse.
Number 39. What is the only mammal to live as a parasite? So that's what is the only mammal to live as a parasite? Again, I thought this was tough. It's a clever answer, but it's tough. That's not a clever answer. It is the answer, but you know what a parasite is?
No.
No.
They are parasites though.
Marie's put an answer and I've told her no, and she's like, yeah, but they are parasites.
Some people see them as a parasite.
You have to define what a parasite is.
Bit like a, what do you call it, a Ouija board that would last in a nuclear war. Is that a parasite?
No.
No?
We'll have a lesson there about what a parasite is.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And question 40, last one before we go on to your not music round, is David Beckham, Judy Greer, Lauryn Hill, Sean Lennon, Tobey Maguire and Kate Winslet were all born in what year? So that's David Beckham, Judy Greer, Lauryn Hill, Sean Lennon, Tobey Maguire and Kate Winslet were all born in what year? Kind of about there.
I'm probably about 10 years younger than me.
Okay, so that's all of your questions for this evening. We're now going to go, I've said audio round here, it's a visual and audio round. We're going to go, you've got to name the film. So you're going to see 7 clips of trailers for 7 films, and all you have to do is name the film. dead easy, but it's something different. We've never done video before. And the quiz ever. So it's a little bit different, and I'm hoping this is just going to work because we've not done it before. But all you have to do is name the film. So it's about 4.5 minutes long. Enjoy. Name the film. Oh, that's if it works. There we go.
La 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 la. Isn't this fun? Lovely stroll on the moors. Did you hear that? I heard that. What is it? You think it's a dog? Nice doggy. Good boy.
What happened to them?
Well, the police report said they were attacked by an escaped.
My friend Jack was just here. Ah! Told me that I will become a monster in 2 days.
Your dead friend, Jack.
Yes.
Gotta believe me, David.
Believe what? You're one of the undead.
A naked American man stole my balloon.
What?
More than I've ever loved any woman. And I've waited longer for you than I've ever waited for any woman.
Let me alone!
Kiss me once.
Can't we ever forget that day at 12 Oaks?
Do you think I could ever forget it? Have you forgotten it? Can you honestly say you don't love me?
No, I don't love you.
It's a lie.
Well, even if it is a lie, do you think I'd go off and leave Melanie and the baby?
I'm not cornered. And you'll never corner me, Rhett Butler, or frighten me. You've lived in dirt so long you can't understand anything else. And you're jealous of something you can't understand. Good night.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave. Became Iron Man. Realized I loved you. I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed. None of us can go back. All we can do is our best. And sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
We go full ahead! Put your backs into it!
Got everything I need right here with me. I figure life's a gift, and I don't intend on wasting it. You never know what hand you're gonna get dealt next.
And there you go. That's the end of your video round. It's the first time I've ever done a video round. You still be able to Marie listening to it in the background there. Sorry, she had to turn the volume off because the sound doesn't play on here. It's a bit different, but that's a first. It's first for the quiz. Hope you've all done all right. I think Marie's got a definite 5 out of 7. I'm not going to tell her which one she's got wrong, but she's got 5 out of 7. So that's what you're aiming to beat. But and that's it. That's your quiz for this evening. I'd apologise that there's no music round, but that took us over an hour to put together, so I'm not going to apologise for it at all. But hope you've all enjoyed it. We're going to go on to your answers. I'll give you a couple of minutes. Does anyone need anything repeated or anything like that? You've got about 30 seconds before we go on to that. That is us. I thought if anyone had anything to repeat, they'd have asked just after the break, but no one has. Remembered what? Kerry messaged you.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you remembered something you've had messages off people. She's lying. Shocking.
I'm scary.
Oh dear. It's bad when your own wife cheats.
Only one.
Only one. It's a good job you're not going to win. Bless you. One of these weeks I'll make the quiz just for you.
No, you won't.
No, I won't. Okay, so on to your answers. Number 1, this was Wesley Snipes. Looking very dapper. Wesley Snipes. He's trying to get away from his Blade days, so he's going for something different, but that's who it is. Wesley Snipes. He does look a bit different now. Number 2, it's Coldplay is the group. Well done if you got that. Number 3 is a fedora hat. A Parker. That's a coat. Number 4 is a treble clef. So well done if you got that. Again, I don't read music. I wouldn't have got that.
Half point.
I'll give you a half a point, honey, just because I'm nice. Number 5 is Jerry Halliwell. Number 6 it's Russia. Number 7 is Ben Stokes. Number 8 is 3 degrees below zero. Well done if you got that. That was a harder one this week. Number 9 is Quentin Tarantino. Number 10 is Bruce Springsteen. And for your bonus point, it's Born in the USA is the album.
Come on.
Oh, 2 points, honey.
2 points.
Number 11 is Joe Cocker and Jennifer Warnes. Well done if you got that. I would not have had a clue. Number 12, it's Stoke City is the team. Number 13, it's Sweep and Sue. Not Sooty and Sweep as the wife had at one point. She has changed it. I wasn't tricking you. Yeah. You're tricking yourself. So Sweep and Sue. Who else put Sooty though? It's so easy to do. Number 14 is Janet Jackson. Well done. And number 15, it's a palm tree. So it's a leaves from a palm tree.
Thanks.
You're welcome. On to your questions. It's Neil Armstrong who first stepped foot in the moon. Not Buzz or Buzz Aldrin. He was right behind him though. Was right behind him, honey.
God, that's all that's
Bless you. Neil Armstrong, this day in 1969, first step foot on the moon, allegedly. Number 2, it's a Solway Firth that forms a part of the border between England and Scotland. Number 3, it's Oxo Cubes that Linda Bellingham advertised. Number 4, it was Joseph and his Technicolor Dreamcoat, not Jason.
Jason
In all fairness, I nearly put Jason as the answer yesterday when I was making the quiz up, just because Jason Donovan did the part, but it was Joseph. Number 5, NASCAR, it's the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing. I said if you got 3 letters right, you'd get a point. If you get all 6 letters, it's 2 points. So well done if you got that. So the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing. Well done if you got all of that. Number 6, tried to make it easy for you. There's 6 years between the release of Frozen and Frozen 2. It's question number 6. The answer's number 6.
Well, I didn't know.
I'm nice to you. Number 7, it's pancetta. The P that describes Italian cold cut salt cured pork. Pepperoni. Yeah. Number 8, it's grievous bodily harm. It's GBH. Number 9 is vitamin A that the body converts beta carotene into. Number 10, it's the Stone Roses that Ian Brown is the frontman of. Number 11, Jamaica is in the Caribbean Sea. Not the Medhun, sorry. Face coverings shops will be compulsory from the 24th. You can be fined up to £100 if you haven't got your face coverings. You need to get them. Number 13, the County of Cumbria was created in 1974 as an amalgamation of Cumberland and Westmoreland. Well done if you got that. It's a point for each on them. So Cumberland and Westmoreland. Number 14, it was Lady and the Tramp that the 2 main characters eat the same bit of spaghetti. Number 15, it's Ottawa, is the capital city of Canada. Nebraska. Close. Number 16, it's Brazil that won the male World Cup in 2002. Number 17, there are 3 main groups of fat: the saturated, polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats. If you got all 3 of them, well done. But it's a point for each as well. So saturated, polyunsaturated and monounsaturated fats. Number 18 was American Indians who originally wore moccasins.
Native American Indians.
Native American Indians, we'll give you that. It's close enough. Number 19 is rabbits that can be Dutch Angora or Chinchilla. A wabbit. Number 20, it's Terry Waite. Terry Waite, who was a hostage with John McCarthy and Brian Keenan. I told you knew the answer. It's in there.
When you know.
I know, it's alright when you've got the answer. But 21, astigmatism, it forms in the eye. So, not nice if you get one. And the flowers of a gorse bush are yellow. Number 23, it's Marcus Rashford, a footballer who's been offered a doctorate from the University of Manchester. To get a doctorate, you have to do something other than sport. So it's his contribution to helping poor children or children who need school meals or something along them lines. Number 24, it was Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, was published in 2007. Well done if you got that. Number 25, I said I was going to sing this. I've got chills, they're multiplying, and I'm losing control. Sing on! Cause the power you're supplying, it's electrifying. Okay. You're the one that I want. That's the name of the song. You are the one I want. Honey. So you want this. Don't say I'm not good to you. It's entertaining you. Told you that was the only music you're getting this week. The OED is the Oxford English Dictionary. So the type of book is a dictionary. Number 27 is the pressure cooker. which is a pot that cooks food higher than boiling point. I haven't got a clue what a crock pot is, but that's what the wife's put down. My mum had one, so it must be a thing. Number 28, it's Steph Houghton, who is the England female football captain. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce her surname. Number 29, it's not Edinburgh Zoo. It's not London Zoo, which the wife put both of them down. It's Babylon Zoo, who sang Spaceman in 1996. Spaceman.
Oh, the song.
I always wanted you to go into that one.
I'm thinking literally a zoo.
Yeah. Bless her. And she knows the song. It was around your time. Yeah. Number 30, it's Devils on Horseback. The Dates Wrapped in Bacon is called. Marie doesn't get the point for that because she's cheated off Kerry.
Wrong. Devils in Blankets, she said, not horseback.
Oh, she's still got it wrong. Even when she cheats, she's getting it wrong. Number 31, it's the M62 that links Hull to Leeds. The M25's down by Steve.
Yeah, no.
Number 32, it's a kiwi. A kiwi lays the largest egg in relation to its body size because the kiwi is only this big and its egg's this big. The ostrich lays one of the smallest eggs, even though because it has a really big egg, it's only 2% of its body size. There you go, a little bit useless fact for you. Check out what I'd check out when I'm doing the quiz. But yeah, the kiwi, it's largest in relation to its body size. If you got that, well done. Number 33 is London Euston, was the first terminus in London.
Got that one.
You got that one. Number 34, it was Mike Tyson who KO'd Carl Williams in 93 seconds for the heavyweight boxing title. What have you put?
Tyson.
I'll give you a point for Tyson. Yeah, it's a point for each. So 1 point for Mike Tyson and 1 point for Carl Williams.
Carl Williams.
I wouldn't have got Carl Williams either. I don't think I'd have got Mike Tyson, so you've done well on that. But yeah, well done if you got that. Number 37, there's 7 continents in the world. They are Europe. We are in Europe. Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica and Australia. How did you get on? Antarctica, what did you put on?
I didn't.
Oh, nothing, you just left Antarctica out. It's 6 out of 7, that's not bad. Yeah. So Europe, Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica and Australia. Well done if you got all 7. 7 points there, point for each. So it might have been hard, the scores might look low, but we'll bump the scores up by the extra points. Stacey Brown saying how my puppy had just growled at the TV when you sang You're the One That I Want. It's alright, it's what most girls do as well when they sing to them. Number 36, the range of the pH scale is 0 to 14. When you think that the average pH neutral is 7, that makes sense. So 0 to 14, 14's the answer. Number 37, it was Love Me For A Reason, and that the Osmonds gave Boyzone a hit in 94. Number 38, it's hydrogen is the lightest element. I still say who weighs these things and how do you know? Doesn't hydrogen float about? How can you weigh it? Number 39, it's a vampire bat. That is the only mammal to live as a parasite because a parasite is something that lives on something else. Yeah, it's like mistletoe. Mistletoe is a parasite in the plant world. It's the only ones I know. They're the only 2 that I'll know from now on.
Okay.
But and 40, David Beckham, Judy Greer, Lauryn Hill, Sean Lennon, Tobey Maguire and Kate Winslet were all born in 1975. 7 years out, hun. 7 years out. They're all older than me. Woo! Okay, and on to your film round.
Yeah.
Again, no one said whether they like my film round. Took me ages to make up.
No, they did. Somebody said movie rounds was good.
Oh, Steve. Thanks, Steve. Might have been hard, but the movie round was good. We'll take that. And we've got 10 likes, so it's all good. So your first one, it was Avatar. Oh, jeez, that's really small. I need to make that bigger. Number 2 is American Werewolf in London. Again, I expect most people to get these. They are big films. Number 3 was Gone with the Wind. It's a classic. Number 4 was Avengers Endgame. That's one of the ones you got wrong, honey, with the Infinity Wars. It's the last one, Endgame.
I know.
Ah, I say I did chuck a curveball in there because it is ones that could be more than one.
Exactly.
Number 5 was Minions. Not Despicable Me. Minions a movie. Minions, yeah, that's right. Number 6 was Titanic.
Yeah.
And 7 was a tricky one. 7 was a tricky one because you've got like a 1 in 12 chance of getting it right.
It's not the Fast and the Furious.
It's not the Fast and the Furious. It's a Furious 7. It's a Furious 7, the last one that Paul Walker was in.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, so well done if you got that because that was a tough one. But I expect you to get 5. The wife got 5. I expect you to get at least 5 on there. But well done. So that's your quiz for this evening. Tot your scores up. Stick them in the. Your boxing answer's wrong. No, it's not. Shut up. My answer's right whether you like it or not. I haven't got time to check. But I don't think I'm wrong. In fact, I'm pretty sure that I googled it and checked. What's a couple of years between friends? Leslie's telling us I'm wrong as well. But That could just be a typo. Still don't know when to knock him out in 93 seconds. You should have got it off that. But anyway, we're going to move on to play your cards right. Stick your answers in there. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm getting more than one message.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're going to go into play your cards right. So if you're on for that, stick your answers in, and Marie will collate them for you, and we'll see how you're doing at the end.
Tell Mum we did cheat, but I still got it wrong.
I need to make my screen bigger. There we go. Get the phone ready. Not organised this week. I should have done this through the movies, and I just haven't. How bad's that? But anyways, we're going to go for the first person who was in this evening, which was you. Dan got 36. How we done? So we're following Jenny. She's going to be first up for play your cards right tonight. If she answers, here she is. Jenny, you're up for play your cards right. Give everyone a wave.
Hi.
There you go. Jenny, your first cards. Oh, I haven't told you what we're playing for. Tonight, fantastic prizes tonight because we got one last week. We're playing for a bottle of Bucks Fizz. Woohoo! And we've also got a miniature of Hague whiskey, and we've also got a miniature of Violet gin. So if you don't drink alcohol, you're stuffed, but that's what we're getting. But anyways, Jenny, your first card's a king. You can keep it or change it.
Keep it, please.
Keeping it? Higher or lower? Lower than a king, it's a 9. It's a good start. Lower than a 9, it's a 2. Well done. Higher than a 2, it's an 8. Oh, right in the middle. Lower than an 8, it's a 7. Well done. You can keep it or change it. You can change it. You're going to change a 7 to an ace. Good change. Lower than an ace, it's a 4. Higher than a 4, it's a jack. Lower than a jack, it's a king. Oh, that's unlucky, Jenny, so far. So close. But well done. We'll see you soon. Bye. Who's next? Next up, we've got Bethany and Kate. There we go. It's falling down while we reset the cards. Hello, Bethany. You're up for play your cards, right?
Hello.
Give everyone a wave. Yeah, you can't watch it on your telly because they're about 20 seconds behind us. So, which is why we do it this way. I was just on the phone to Jenny. Hang on. Bethany, your first card's a jack. You can keep it or change it.
I'll keep it and go low.
Gonna keep it and go lower than a jack. It's a 3.
I'll go higher.
Higher than a 3, it's a king. Lower than a king, it's an 8. You can keep it, and you can't keep it or change it. You've got to keep it.
I'll go lower, please.
Gonna go lower than an 8. It's a 4. Well done. Now you can keep it or change it.
Oh, I'll keep it and go higher.
Keeping it and going higher than a 4. It's a 10. Lower than a 10. It's a 6.
Oh, I'll go higher.
Higher than a 6. It's a queen. You've got the furthest so far. Lower than a queen, it's a 4. You can keep it or change it. 3 cards left.
I'll keep it and go higher.
Gonna keep it and go higher than a 4. It's a jack.
I'll go lower.
Lower than a jack, it's a 4. You could win this.
I'll go higher, please.
Are you sure? This is for the prizes, mind.
I'm sure.
Gonna show it. Higher than a 4 for everything that's there. It's a 10. Well done, just like that. Nice and easy. Give everyone a wave. There we go. Second go. I'll be in touch on how to get them to you. If that's alright, I'll give you a message. I'm just going to say to Ryan Clare, everyone scores. Well done, Bethany. You win tonight. Woo! Just like that, on the second go. It can be done. Which means I've got nothing for next week. I have to figure out what's going in the prizes for next week. It's been that quick that Marie's still collating scores as well. So you are just going to have to listen to me babbling for a minute or two. But hopefully the movie round's gone well this evening. Again, I don't know if we'll be able to do it again because by the time we get back in the pub, it won't be happening. Oh, we have the officially adjudicated scores. 11 teams have put the scores in this evening.
Really close.
It's really close, so it can't have been that hard. We've got no scores.
Yeah, we are.
I'll just have to work the scores out. Jeez.
No,
See the administrative errors you get here. It's shocking.
59, 60,
We're getting there.
62, 65. But everybody got up into like
Oh,
the
they're telling us it's hard and everyone's got decent scores. Don't give me that. So in joint fourth, with 59 points, is Kerry and Andy and the Guinea Pigs. Well done. Only a point ahead of them is the BCA Massive and Curly and Clan for joint third. 1 point ahead of them is Smarties with 62, which means in first place this evening is Table 6 with a massive 65. Well done, Table 6. That's a fantastic score. Don't tell me the quiz is hard when you're getting scores like that. It helps when you get a few bonus points in there as well. But well done to everybody. I shall go away and research the boxing one because I've been told that that's wrong. But I'd say it's not my bad fault, but it is. But hope you've all had a good night. Remember, we're still here next week. Hopefully the week of the 4th of August we will be in the pub. I am going to try and stream it, so I'll let you know what's happening there. Bethany, I will be in touch with you with regards to dropping your fantastic prizes off. Well done to you this evening. Well done to everyone. Hope you've all had a good night. I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Good night.